Hi, beautiful Gemini. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. And Gemini, I want to start by telling you that there's going to be a little bit of a shift, a little change here for me. I'm going to try something new. So I want to tell you that there's not going to be an extension here. No part one, no part two. It's just going to be a little bit of a fuller reading. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Well, rather at the very end of the reading. So if you're interested in that, keep watching or just scroll, like go all the way to the back. So we're going to do your mid-month reading for the month of August. And I'm going to start with an overall energy here with this beautiful deck. And then I'm going to get all the cards on the table and then we're going to get to your messages. So for the month of August, mid-August until mid-September of 2022, Gemini, what is going on with you? There's your overall dragon. Discover your courage. So your overall message is that you're doing something, you're in a situation, you're in a time period in your life, specifically mid-August until mid-September, give or take, where you're trying out your boundaries, you're trying out your comfort zone, you're trying out how far you can push yourself, how far, it can even be like something new, discovering something new about yourself and having the guts to go for it. So that's like at the basis of this month. So that's really cool. Throwing yourself out there. And with this dragon, it's like you feel very much in control over it. If you're not in control just yet, you're gonna be in control of the situation. Okay. Clarifying that, getting all the cards on the table. What do we want to tell Gemini, please? Mid-August until mid-September. All the cards on the table. So first card out is Page of Michael, an exciting new challenge with Five of Gabriel, which is basically finding the last puzzle piece to have everything fall into place. Together with, another 5. So that's interesting. So we have Page, which is literally like turning the page, turning the energy into something new. And then we have 5-5, which is like overcoming obstacles, overcoming challenges, and create this enormous, because we have 5-5, change for yourself. Coming out of the cold, coming out of the stale. And also this card is very much about whatever situation this is. And if this is you having to work up a little bit of a courage, having to put yourself out there, daring to try something new, whatever that is for you, is like you don't have to go through that alone. Dare to ask for help, dare to ask for guidance, for support. Just if it's an overall journey, if that's like an overall, like a bigger thing, to just understand you don't have to be solo in this, okay? Clarifying the page. Clarifying the page. Discontent and boredom. Let's see what that is about. Clarifying the 5 of Gabriel. The final puzzle piece there. Clarifying that, please. Why is that here for Gemini? I caught it. Wow. This is... Wow. So we have first the solar plexus chakra, 3. And then we have the heart chakra, 4. Then we have the authority card, 4. And then we have the truth card, number 20. The upgrade card, the upgraded version of you, the 2.0 version of you. There's some real power there. And then 5 of Ariel. Why is that here for Gemini, please? 5 of Ariel. The cards are mini explosions. We have Triumph, number 7. That's what we like to see. And we have Light, number 19. So we're starting with this page of Michael. Remember how I said like there was a courage, whatever you need to do to get out of your comfort zone, trying something new is underneath it all, okay? And then we have page of Michael together with being discontent and bored. So I just feel like you're just such on the brink of something, and the holding you, sorry, not the holding you back. The thing from not happening is you probably holding yourself back. Is there a reason why you don't sort of dare to go into anything new? This is an exciting new challenge. This is a little bit like the 5 of Ariel as well, because it's like the snow is melting away, and this doesn't have to be like literally. It can just be that it's a metaphor for things are melting away. Things are slowly but surely. Maybe it has been like years in the making, but slowly but surely it's getting better and better and better. And whether that is a relationship, whether that is your health, whether that is a money situation, whether that is a career, whatever that is for you, because it's a general reading, so it's going to be different for everyone. It is slowly but surely getting better, okay? And in the getting better time here now, exciting new opportunities are coming in, and you're a little bit on the bored side. You're a little bit impatient, and Gemini, that's quite typical of you. Who isn't impatient? Obviously, if you ask for something and it takes maybe years in the making, that you're going to start to be both, maybe even like on the brink of giving up something, like if feeling of it's just never going to happen. It's not literally in the cards for me. But we have the rainbow seeping in, like the rainbow like comes in with a promise. We have a castle far in the back, but it's there. It's so much lush and green, behind you. So it's like right behind this wall. If we were to just look the other way, if we were to look up or just take on a different attitude or different perspective, you would see that things really are starting to look up. Okay? And then with the 5 of Gabriel, which is all about like you were just waiting for the final puzzle piece to fall into place. And that's both on you and your spirit guides, like your spirit team. I see this. So this woman is sitting down and she's holding one puzzle piece. And then there's an angel flying in with a puzzle piece. So you're holding a puzzle piece in one of your hands there, and there's the angel flying in with a puzzle piece. So it's like it's a couple of puzzle pieces here that needs to fall into place. And it's both on you, like you to ask to connect with source. It's like it's almost like because we have the solar plexus, and we have the heart, we have the authority card and the truth card here also on the table. That is so much about this shift and this change going on inside of you, and to understand that like maybe for the longest time you just sort of try to push through yourself. Obviously it is you and it is yourself doing the deed in your life, but it's like, okay, so how much are you bringing spirit on board? How much do you ask the universe for help or guidance or support? And how much do you like just persevere, push through, try harder, like just on your own? Does that make any sense? Like how alone are you in this, and how? So I get more and more that, okay, obviously this is also about understanding that you don't have to go through this alone. You have the right. You have the right to experience your life experiences with support, with guidance, with friends, with a partner, whoever, whatever you want. But I feel like this is more and more sort of turning into ask the universe, ask your angels. How much do you literally ask the angels for help? And if you don't believe in that very thing, like to just ask whoever is your go-to, if that is God or universe or source or Jesus or like whoever you're praying to, if prayer is even a thing, that you don't have to go through this alone. And it's like so important to understand that you need the connection. You need the connection from within, okay? And so with this one, to make that final puzzle piece fall into place, we need the connection to source. And you seem to really be working on both the solar plexus chakra and the heart chakra coming out together. And I keep talking now lately on with this sacred geometry, like understanding the different, it could be Ayurveda, like how do you pronounce that? Ayurvedic art. It can be like mandala or like stuff like that really sparks your chakras right now. You don't have to be an artist to draw these things. It's just basically putting paint on a piece of paper. That could be like a big inspiration, and some of you guys could really be into that. And for whatever reason, you might not even understand why you're so drawn to it, is to just help you activate these centers. The solar plexus chakra for me is all about learning how to manifest what you want. And it comes from self-confidence. It comes from self-worth. Understanding your worth on this planet. Understanding why it's so important that you exist on this planet. Why the planet is such a beautiful place, because you're here. It's a different place because you're here. And then the heart is everything. The heart is just everything. Just feel that love in your heart and feel the heart expand and start to connect. As much as you're connecting to source or the angels or God, to just connect with your heart. Okay? And these two are really, really working right now. So you're probably putting yourself through various situations where you try/test your confidence, you test your worth, your worthiness, you test your capability of love, but also your allowing of the love in your life, the allowing of support to come into your life. And together with that, we have the authority card and the truth card, which is very much about sort of step into your power, know when to push for something and know when to take a step back, know when to leave someone else alone, and know when to give them a little nudge or give them a little push. And there's something interesting here, because it feels like, okay, so as much as it feels like this is your journey and this is you figuring out new things about yourself, pushing your boundaries, pushing your comfort zone, working on that courage, it's through pushing or nudging or inspire someone else. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that paradoxical? How like you might look like it's about you trying to be there for someone, trying to support someone, trying to it looks like someone else is really dealing with a whole bunch of stuff. Excuse me. And it's like all about you being there for them, pushing them, maybe even inspiring someone to get out of their comfort zone or try something new in their life, when that is the exact same thing that you're working on energetically. It's interesting then that we tend to sort of attract those people or those specific situations or experiences, so that you can allow yourself, for you to step out of the comfort zone, for you to step out of to practice your courage. Okay? And with the truth card, which is very much, we just had the Lionsgate portal. It's never too late to, like, it doesn't just work around the 8 of the 8th. It's an ongoing process. So if you haven't done it already, I posted both Lionsgate reading for all the signs. You can check it out. And I posted a Lionsgate meditation, and you can go do that whenever you want to do that. You'll find it here on the channel. Completely free. And it's all about stepping through to the other side of this, like whatever you're searching for, whatever you're going for, with the number 20 there, numerology wise, that's so much about like the 2.0 version of you. Like you need to, I don't necessarily think you're going to walk through the portal and then there's your upgrade. I think we probably hear that over and over again. But it's like, it's rather, okay, I'm just receiving something about the sacred geometry there that I got from the heart chakra and the solar plexus, that this thing, because it reminded me, like, this is a portal, so it obviously continues down here, but if I just look at it up here, it looks like a circle almost, with like almost like a shadow sitting on top of it. Like your head is a circle, and then, you know, this halo is sitting on top of you. It's like this discovery, this self-discovery, this going deeper within yourself. It can sound like we're go through this Lionsgate portal and things will shift for you, but it's rather the shift will take place first. You will go for something first. You will work on your heart chakra, your solar plexus. You are working on finding that final puzzle piece to fall into place, and then when the upgrade is taking place, you have the tools, the emotions, the everything you need in order to step through, okay? And it's 4-4. Together with, how many? No, that's just 5-5. So we have 4-4 and then another 4 there. 4-4-4 on the table. So that is just so much about love, your heart, and like laying a completely new foundation for yourself. Going into this 5 of Ariel, which is again then speaking about like the connection from within, the connection, searching for your like spirit guides, for the universe to come in and help you. And this can also be for someone else, like a person, a partner, friendship, whoever's there for you along the way for you to take this next level, this next step. It might look like it's you actually helping someone else. They're coming to you for help. They're coming to you for inspiration. And as you sort of sit there and inspire them and talk them into something, it's actually you opening up your own energy and helping yourself move forward. We have phenomenal cards here. Triumph and Light. If you're if you're waiting for a breakthrough, this is it. Like if you just sort of I'm never one to say like, please just push through or just move forward even though you don't feel the inspiration or like none of that. If you don't feel it, don't do it. It's just my absolute truth. If you don't feel it, just don't do it. But it's like, are you aware of where you're headed? Are you aware of your result or goal, or like what is it that you're trying to achieve? I think, you know, the universe placing certain people in front of you that you get to work through and understand that like it might look like it's like 100% about them when in fact it's like 90% about you. It doesn't mean that it's not about them as well, but it's like you might think that, oh, this thing, oh, if I were alone, that would never happen. But this is it's actually you who have attracted it into your life. And you're really, really like helping or inspiring or nudging or pushing a little bit someone else, and you're practicing that for yourself. So there is, like, you already put people or experiences or situations on your path in order for you to continue to wake up, continue to evolve, continue to find this within yourself. And you're sort of headed towards this triumphant success, and this light card is like the most gorgeous card in this deck, and it's like it's headed your way. But I think it's really important. You see the hand almost being on fire there. It's like your right hand is like so in tune or so in touch with the universe, with the light, with the energy there, that it's almost like catching fire. And we had that final puzzle piece. I saw those puzzle pieces in both your hand and the angel's hand. There's something there with like learning to play with the energy, learning to, it might be that you're finding out that you're a healer, that you're just your manifestation skills are starting to really, really improve. I just feel like everything of this is coming with you are setting a clearer goal for yourself, like a clearer, and I don't mean like, oh, in 6 months I'm going to do this, or in 3 months this has to happen. I just mean, do you know where you're headed? Do you know what you want out of life when you wake up in the morning? Or is it just routine? This is literally in the cards for you. There's a breakthrough here. There's a triumph on the table. And you're learning to play with this magical energy in the universe to get exactly what you want in your life. But I think you just have to become a little bit more aware, a little bit more still, perhaps, centered. You have solar plexus in the heart. It's so much about centering yourself. I'm going to ask Michael, Archangel Michael, to just, and overall, what do you have to say about all of this for Gemini, please? I'm just going to start with this and we'll see. Prayer, that's so interesting. So prayer will help this situation. So just like we said before, like I don't know if you, like, do you turn to the universe, to your angels? Who do you pray to, if you even pray? And then it says prayer will help with this situation. And the prayer for this card, for this very message is, Dear God and Archangel Michael, and then fill in the blank with anyone else that you wish to pray to. I ask for your divine intervention with, and then fill in the blank with your situation. So you're asking whoever you want to ask, so like, dear universe, I ask for your divine intervention around my health. I ask for a divine intervention around my money situation. I ask for divine intervention for my relationship, for my job, for getting the job, for getting out of a job, whatever situation that is for you, to fill in the blank with that. I welcome your help, Gemini. You welcome their help, and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and ask that you send one to me and this situation quickly. Thank you and amen. And it's like, you know, it might not be that it's something that, it might be, but I'm just saying, one of the greatest treasures, one of the greatest adventures, I don't know how to put it into like describing words, but like one of the biggest treat in this life is to get to follow the guidance, is to get to, you know, I'm such a fan of Abraham and Esther Hicks. Jerry and Esther Hicks. Jerry was Esther's husband, who has since long passed away. But they both, Esther and Jerry, had a different way of looking at things. And Esther was like so much about getting sort of her fix from something manifesting in her life, like really wanting something. But, you know, her thing was like, please manifest. I want the thing that I'm asking for. As Jerry was like, oh, it's here. You know, he was so sure things would show up for him, whatever he asked for. But then he took such pleasure, such passion, and such, you know, joy, sheer joy from the journey to the wish he had until the full manifestation of it, knowing every step of the way. It's not an if this happens, it's a fact that it will happen. The thing now is just start to look out for the breadcrumbs, start to look out for the guidance, start to look out for what journey am I now being put on to get to that destination. And once it was here, he wasn't disappointed, but he knew that, the treasure hunt is over. But then luckily we get another wish, and we have another wish, and we have another wish. And so if we were to just really, really trust that if we have a wish about something and pray for it, and then sort of release it to the gods or to the angels or to the universe or whatever, and to just trust the journey up until it manifests, you know, we keep saying that it's all about the journey. It's not about the destination. And everyone is like, well, give me the money and I'll talk about the journey later, you know? And it's like, but it's not about that. So I think it's so much for you. Like I said, like we have the portal here. Like we tell everyone else, like step through the portal and you're going to have like major shifts in your life. But this is like upgrade yourself first and then step through the portal. You probably are not even like allowed through the portal until you've stepped up in yourself, until we have this 2.0 upgrade within yourself. And the way you do that is to trust and follow the guidance, which should be so much fun. It's not a struggle. It's not hard. It's not hidden. It's not that you don't hear. It's there for you. Can we have a closing down card here for Gemini, please? Mid-August until mid-September. Just to wrap up the energy. There you go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So someone is working on themselves. If you haven't felt it physically, you felt it energetically. If you haven't felt it energetically, you felt it emotionally. Like there's such a profound shift going on within you, Gemini, and I don't think that this is something you started this August. This is an ongoing process and it has taken place over the course of years. And you're now coming into sort of the wrapping it up. Yeah, there's a new version of you in town. Okay, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much, Gemini. I just want to end this reading and tell you that I've decided, and I actually have done this for a small group. I've offered personal readings, and I will now offer it to anyone on YouTube. I've done this a lot in Swedish, but not that much in English, but it's just the same thing as I'm doing here. It's a personal, it's a private reading. So if that's something that's interesting to you, you'll find everything about it in the description box. And I can both do extensions and personal readings. It's just there's no time. So I will dive into this for a bit. Let's see how long I'm doing this. It might not be forever, but for a while at least to see. I love those people that I've connected with so far because it just brings me closer to your energy. So now then when I'm doing these general readings, it feels even so much stronger and even so much deeper, which I just adore. Okay. So if you're interested in that, I hope, I know that some of you guys really have been asking for private readings, and so I hope that this comes as a happy surprise for you. So thank you so much for watching, Gemini. Take care. Bye.